Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. And we're going to welcome all of you to the WisenUp community. We have a special offer for you today, especially international students who are planning to move to Canada. Canada has over 1 million international students studying there. And it's become the #1 country of choice. It has beat UK, Australia, and the US as the country of choice for higher education. And for those of you who are actually thinking of moving to Canada, we're glad to have you on board. The WisenUp Community is a podcast and career consultancy that helps international students and working professionals become successful in Canada. So if you want to figure out the tips and the tricks to become successful in Canada and successfully land your first job, stick on to this and we'll let you know how to do that. Now, if you want to look at the top 5 mistakes people make, why are people not being successful in Canada? If you ask yourself that question, I don't know if many of you have heard of the stories of people who are coming back who are unable to get that first job in the field that they study. The #1 reason why they're not able to be successful is because they've not identified the right job. The right job title and the right companies that matches the course that they have taken and the college program they have taken. So before you even choose a college or before you even choose a university, you want to make sure you've chosen the right job title and then match that with the course that you're going to choose. This is the #1 mistake international students make, and you see a large section of the population not able to find the job that they really wanted to go for because they haven't made sure that they aligned it with the course that they chose. So talk to someone, find the right resources to find what are the job titles that you're actually looking for before you choose the college. Not networking via LinkedIn customization. 90% of the students who are within the age group of 16 to 25 do not even have a LinkedIn profile. They're on Instagram, they're on Snapchat, they're on all other social media. The moment you start becoming regular on LinkedIn, you will understand what the Canadian marketplace and what the Canadian hiring practices are. So I invite all of you to join, and we actually help you with that, how to customize your LinkedIn, not focusing on certifications and learning before landing. So not just after landing in Canada, even before, while you're doing your SOP, while you're choosing the colleges, while you're taking about 6 months to a year to even start your class, you can sit in your home country and pick up certifications and courses that can help you become successful. So it's not just about the 1-year program or the 2-year program, the 4-year program. It's also about other skills that you can develop by online courses. So what courses do you take while you're in your home country? And many of these courses are free that you can take, and you can build those certifications on your profile. Ignoring mentorship and coaching. There's a lot of mentorship and coaching available, and most of the students do not take that before they land in Canada. You need to start before so that you have a clear pathway. One of our consultants actually talks about making sure that you have that pathway, that if you were to plan a vacation, how many steps would you take to plan a vacation, make sure the vacation is successful? You got to plan your career with a lot more focus and clarity than you would plan your vacation. We talk about what Pareto principle. That means, what activities do you spend time in? So when you're deciding to move to Canada, there are certain activities that you need to focus on and you need to spend more time in, but people get distracted and they focus on other things because we're surrounded by opinions rather than data. There's a lot of information and data floating around on the web and the internet and Google, and we get lost in those rabbit holes. But we need to choose what's the right data that you need to base your decisions on, and where do you get that data from? And that's why the WisenUp community has a community of experts and consultants who've actually gone before you. They've actually gone ahead and become successful in Canada. If you listen to the podcast, if you go Google WisenUp podcast, you listen to the sessions, you'll see people who've gone in as the students, who've gone in as working professionals, who started their own business, and you can hear their stories and how they became successful in Canada. And this will help you to become solution focused. Most people are not able to reach the goal that they're looking for is because they're problem focused. We as a community help you to become solution focused. So how do you now decide whether or not to follow or become a member of the WisenUp community? Why should you join the WisenUp community? Well, #1, we're specialists when it comes to helping you go from where you are to where you want to be. Jack Canfield is the master at success principles. You can research Jack Canfield, Google him, and find out about him. But we've co-authored a book called Success Breakthroughs that helps you understand the secrets to breakthrough to success. And why me specifically? Because I'm a specialist when it comes to Canada. I have 15 years of experience in helping newcomers become successful in Canada. I started my career as a recruiter, and I was a volume recruiter. That means I used to hire 120 new hires every month, and I helped that startup scale, and it was eventually sold for $250 million. So I understand what recruiters are looking for when they'll go through your profile. I also have completed my engineering and I've done my MBA, specialized in HR. I worked as an ops manager for one of the largest investment banking clients, Morgan Stanley. I worked as a banker in all the major banks in Canada, Bank of Montreal, CIBC, TD Bank. I've worked with American Express. So these are big brands and big banks that I actually worked with. So I understand as a hiring manager, what am I looking for when I'm looking at a candidate? I'm a certified coach in the success principles. We launched a podcast under the WisenUp brand, and the WisenUp brand is present in over 82 countries right now. We are ranked globally in the top 10%. Successfully became an international best-selling author on Amazon, founder of the community, and obviously now I work as a consultant and as a coach. So this, if you look at our interactions with our community, we've interviewed hundreds and hundreds of users, and they submitted their questions. And based on their questions, the number one question that they have in their mind, what is the number one question in the mind of a newcomer who's planning to move to Canada? Will I be successful? That is the number one question that they have. And the answer to that is dependent on the work that you put in to become successful. And you need to have the right guidance. So we've launched an ebook that is available for you, especially for international students. And these questions and topics that we've covered in the ebook will help you not to get lost in the sea of sameness and all the information out there on the internet, and that it's so confusing and you don't know which one to go for, which one not. But it'll help you stay focused because you know the steps to get your student visa. You know about the accommodation options in Canada. You'll know about co-op. Very important for you to understand what's the difference between a co-op and what is the difference between a postgraduate work permit. 90% of the students do not take a program with a co-op. If you take a program with a co-op, your success chances increase by 10x. That means you have a co-op opportunity, an internship opportunity while you're in the program. And if you choose those courses, you get the opportunity to work in a team, work in a Canadian work environment, gives you the experience in the Canadian marketplace. And that's 100 times better than getting a course or a college or a university program without a co-op, right? And how do you get that co-op? So how do you choose the right colleges, right? The top 5 universities in Canada, we talk about interesting facts about the Canadian universities, but the most important part is to align the job that you're looking for. Keep in mind that most of the jobs that we've been prepared for the last 20 years are becoming obsolete, and the jobs in the future, you have to keep the jobs in the future in mind and then choose the courses that you want to specialize in. So I just wanted to say thank you for joining me today. Click below to download the ebook. And this is, a slide that tells you hello from all the different people that you're going to meet when you join us in Canada. For you to know what are the steps and to avoid the mistakes that other people make, join our community. We'll be sending you regular updates on the latest trends and what you need to focus on so that you can be sure of success when you land in Canada. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye now.